All right, what's up, everybody? This is Something You Should Know podcast. I'm Brian.
I'm Jonathan.
And how's your week been?
My week's been cool. I've been working still. I thought I wasn't supposed to, but I'm still just going out.
What have you been doing?
What am I even doing?
Like, I'm bored. Or you get to that point where I'm just bored.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. My days feel really short because I can't. When I get home from work, I just don't really do much. I just sit down, watch TV, drink, and I should be doing homework, but it's fucking hard to.
I get that. I'm in bed by 8.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in my room by 8. I'm just like, all right, 8, 9.
Yeah,
it's a little weird, but yeah, I got homework now too.
That's kind of a good time to get a good sleep schedule, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
In a way,
I'm still recovering from spring break. Like, my sleep schedule's still all over.
Spring
the place.
break was hella lit.
Nah, I wish.
I know you're joking.
Only for the people in Florida.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like, coronavirus. Let's get some coronavirus.
But yeah, I mean, my week's been cool. Didn't really do much. Same thing as you. We would work.
Mm-hmm.
Got back to school. Hoping this clears. I feel like California's been doing pretty good though. I've heard good news.
Yeah, and like the U.S. in general, right?
Mm-hmm. Or I don't know about the whole U.S. I know California though, because I know like California's starting to flatten out the curve.
Okay, yeah, that might have been what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So I think maybe by May, if we're lucky.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Shit, I don't know. I feel like the stay-at-home thing will get extended.
Neither do I.
You don't think?
No, I don't. That's why I think we'll be good by May, or we'll be better.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get extended, or like maybe not the stay-at-home, but like all the precautions that are being like placed like at stores and stuff. You know, like they're only letting like 50 people in at a time.
Oh yeah, they're being more strict on that. And restaurants, like you can't even go inside restaurants anymore.
Oh yeah,
you just
it's
gotta
all
wait
take
outside
out
the door. Yeah, only take out.
I feel like that's gonna stay in place until like shit. I would even say like till like a vaccine comes out, but that's gonna be a really long time. So I don't know.
Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, it might get extended.
It's gonna be
they said a
rough ride.
I think it was in February, January that they said a vaccine. It would take like a year and a half for a vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's fucking crazy. Stimulus checks are coming though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently. So if something new found, I think they're getting sent out next week. Something like that.
If you if you do your own taxes.
Yeah, if you make under 99,000, and if you're not dependent.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you get that. That's coming in like the next coming week, hopefully.
Yeah.
If you own a business, you gotta like apply and do all that. What else new about everybody? You heard anything else new about it?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Just no.
All right. Let's talk about the funny shit. Let's talk about Tiger King.
Joe Exotic.
First off, did you know about it when I told you to watch it?
I had seen I've seen Joe Exotic's like picture on Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, who is this guy? I thought it was some like previously known guy, like from something else. I think the picture I saw, maybe the first or second picture was a picture of like Lil Wayne on his face.
What?
Did you see that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Lil Wayne's face photoshopped on his mugshot. It was hella funny.
Bro, I've seen him. I saw him like a year ago, I think, but he popped up on Twitter one time, and then when I was watching
year ago?
Yeah,
like when it was being like made, like the film was being made?
I think he was a meme.
Really?
Like I don't remember exactly how it looked, but I'm almost positive he was a meme.
Yeah.
And then as I was watching, I was like, I think I remember seeing this like a while ago.
Because like he had already been making music and stuff like about the whole situation.
He was already pretty popular. Like he was already hella popular. Like, if you could have Googled him even before the documentary, you would have found him.
Yeah, I had no idea about any of that stuff.
I was going to like did you like any of them?
The episodes?
No, like the people.
I like Joe Exotic's how eccentric he was, I guess, and just how like he didn't. It didn't seem like he gave a fuck, or like obviously he did, but like I don't know.
You think he cared about the tigers? Like actually cared about them in the beginning, very beginning.
I think so, but I think he was doing it out of like that's like his passion, and it was almost like a coping, cause like a coping thing, like cause like he got into tigers after he like drove off a cliff, right?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so that's like why he got into it. So I think he just pursued that and made it kind of like his
like life and career.
yeah.
Hey, I totally forgot about that part actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that happened. Did you think any you know it's mostly about Joe and then Carol, right?
Yeah.
What about the other people? Like the other, like the dude who had like the monkey, and like I only remember two other dudes. There's a dude that was like his was hella secret, like people weren't able to get in. And
Oh yeah, that guy. He was like a drug dealer, and the drug dealer guy that he went to jail. He did time, but he was like in a business with his dad, and he
was
had
he
like
blonde? Was he the blonde?
no, he was a dark haired long guy. And he had like he was the one that like people wouldn't let him into his like
oh, was he the brown? Was he like
he was like Hispanic. He looked Hispanic.
Yeah, and they talking about. No, I wasn't talking about him.
Oh, okay.
Bro. So it's kind of like a side thing, but like the whole time they're like talking about all the tigers they're selling and moving. I was like, damn, like drug dealers be moving dope, but like these fools just moving whole ass tigers.
That's crazy.
Like all over the country.
And they're hell expensive, especially.
I mean, $2,000 for
really?
a cup. Yeah, for a cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder if when they're grown. I wonder if they're grown or when they're grown if they cost more to sell.
I feel like they might be worth less.
Yeah, that
just because of how
yeah.
big they got and you got to take care of it.
Yeah,
and like all that.
More of a hassle.
I think actually I think I remember a part in it where they were saying like people who do try to like adopt or buy like this adorable cub or whatever, once it gets older, they're just like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And then they have to like give it away or kill it.
Yeah, they were saying they mentioned that they had to like put him down if they like basically like they became just the bill and there was no like show value for them or something.
Yeah, and that's why Carol comes into play. Or that's her purpose of it is just I want to help these animals and all that. So we talked about Joe's, like you said, like in the beginning, like he was passionate about it. It was a coping thing. What about Carol? You think for her it was a passionate thing? Like, did she really want to care about? Did she really care about these tigers and all that?
She had a fucking bad trauma when she was younger too, though.
What was hers? She
got raped by her like front neighbors. It was
I remember that.
Yeah, at like knife point. And then I don't know. It goes deep, but
I feel like it's such a weird thing though. Like this trauma, and then it's like I want to own tigers.
Yeah, and people said that like the feeling of, or they got this like crazy feeling of power when they were like around tigers. So yeah, it's like it just probably. I'm sure it feels amazing to be around like even little fucking tiger cubs like that. They're like little cats, but they're really powerful.
Like, and just like owning them and all that. I totally forgot about that part. Yeah, you hella reminded me. Like they even said it all themselves. They're like, yeah, like I would say, like it makes me feel superior.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Okay, so would you say it's more of a they're looking at it as like I can profit off this and I'm going to profit off this, or is it more of that superior thing? Like
that's like, I think it's like a love they have for the animal and the love that it or the feeling it gives them and like makes them love it more, and then they just pursue that. That's why they are so passionate about it, I guess.
Okay, I feel like that towards Carol and Joe, them too.
Yeah, I think more so Carol. I see it more in Carol. I think, in my opinion, like Joe too, but
Joe for me. Wait, how'd you feel about Joe?
He seems like it's more for profit a little bit, in a way, but that Joe was trying to say how Carol was like also doing it for profit. She was also exploiting the tigers and stuff. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah. What did you feel about like the colt that the other people kind of had? Like the dude, he was kind of bigger. He wore like
I forgot his name.
Turquoise shirt, blonde. He kind of had a colt. His shit was weird.
Yeah, he had like
he needed to get arrested. Everything.
He had like girls like just doing whatever for him and shit.
Had to get surgery. Had to get like plastic surgery and all that.
Yeah. That shit straight up sounded like a cult. Just like if they couldn't leave, if they were to leave, then they would have nothing. So like, yeah,
He would buy them a house.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, they had like
yeah, they got
fat
everything.
houses, yeah. And then same thing with Joe though. Is like it was like it was super like polarizing, like in terms of the type of cult it was or the type of groups, you know. Like one was way more lavish, and the fucking Joe's was really like trashy. Like they just got the scraps that they got from the from like to feed the tigers, you know, from the truck, like off the truck. So
like Joe, they all had some kind of different cult. Like Carol had people who wanted volunteer. Like everyone that worked for Carol, they worked for free.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, so like I want to call that. I don't know if I'd call it a cult. I'd call it a little bit manipulative.
Yeah, for sure.
Manipulative for sure. Joe knew what he was doing. They called them. I forgot if they called them misfits, but they're just people who didn't really have much.
Yeah, they're ex-cons, like
all that. Like they needed money, they needed something, and Joe was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna give this to them," and then they're not gonna be able to get away. And then the other dude's just weird with like chicks.
Yeah, that one's like the least.
Like they all have their like weird cult.
I guess my favorite groups were Joe's and the Hispanic guy, because they seemed very wholesome, in a way. Carol's too, like, but maybe a little less in my opinion, but still wholesome.
No, yeah, for sure. Like Joe, like the people that work for Joe, I think it was even the long haired dude that like hated Joe. The dude that he really cared about the animals.
The bigger guy, the blonde guy.
He was tall, skinny, long hair. He always wore shades.
Hated Joe, you said?
Yeah, he just hated Joe. But they all talk about it. Even like I don't know. They only had one arm. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like this, like they really cared about the animal too. Yeah. Like it kind of like I wonder like if they knew like they're kind of being taken advantage of, or if they kind of just realized it later. Or they just didn't mind, or because they like they needed something.
I think it was because they needed something. Like it was kind of their last hope. Like they kind of got saved from, like I guess being homeless and just having nothing. You know, they gave them a home, even though it was pretty shit.
For real.
They didn't have, like they're just like in mobile homes. Like there were rats in their drawers and shit.
That shit was my god. Okay, yeah.
It was $100 a week.
Yeah, get paid shit. What was I gonna say? That was pretty much episode 1. It was pretty much just a look into everybody's thing.
Yeah.
As for episode 2, pretty much the beef with Carol and Joe, right? Or episode 1 kind of ended talking about the beef with Carol and Joe, and then it kind of went into Carol's husband. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I think on episode 3 was when they started talking about how her husband disappeared.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the third one. The second one.
Oh, well, shit, we could just talk about the husband right now. Because I'm pretty sure, I think episode 2 was just about their beef then.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
But,
do you think you think she did it?
I think she did. I don't have I can't think of any like reasons or proof for it right now, but I think she did, just because like of how she talked about the whole, like when she was getting interviewed on people or by people to like see her perspective on like him disappearing. It seemed like she was pretty like heartless about it in a way. I don't know.
What do you mean, like when she was explaining it, or?
Yeah, when she was like saying how she didn't do it, she seemed pretty heartless, like explaining it.
I get what you mean.
Yeah,
I think she did it because of the whole like money thing.
Yeah,
like all that paperwork. Like your husband just died, and now you're doing all this. But then that other part was when the lawyer said I'm pretty sure you got to the part where in the fine print it was like, or goes missing. But it's usually in that space. It's usually if I die. It's like something that has to do with like will paper, like when you write your will, and it's like but
it was almost like a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
So no pun intended. Did you think I was going for a pun?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that I think that kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
I thought the whole investigation thing was kind of like, damn. There was points though I don't think she did it. There was points of it where I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Because they did talk about like if a tiger did eat someone, like the bones and stuff.
There would be bones, yeah.
But even Joe, I don't know if I believe Joe, but even Joe's like their stomach's hella acidic or whatever. So if they eat it, like it'll be fine.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that.
And then also another weird thing was just the way she treated her husband that's alive. You remember seeing a picture of him on a chain and just tagging?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
what?
Got this. Yeah,
like it's just crazy. Do you think it was nah, there's no way he got away because no airplanes even got away either. Yeah,
her old husband.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
And see, I don't know. I wouldn't,
I think
that's crazy though. And she even mentioned she was like, "Oh, if you're gonna," I think it was when they're talking about Joe's shoes, like having perfume on it or something, and like Tiger's trying to get it. But then she mentioned she was like, if like tigers are into like sardine oil or something like that. She's like, so you have to drench someone in sardine oil.
Yeah, sardine oil.
But yeah, she for sure did that shit. Also watching like this whole thing made me think like, I wonder what the people making the documentary went into this looking for.
Yeah.
And then they just like keep finding new shit.
That's a good point.
Cause I'm pretty sure. I forgot who's exactly in charge. I think Joe's peoples are a part of it.
Yeah, the guy who had like that his studio burned down with all the footage.
I
think that guy. Yeah,
one of them. And I saw a funny picture on Twitter where it was like it was his husband's with the
missing all the teeth.
Yeah, missing all the teeth. There's a new picture of him. He was just smiling. He got a whole like whole set.
Oh yeah.
And they're like when that Netflix check. When that Netflix check comes in.
That's hella funny.
And I was like, damn. Apparently there's a new episode coming out too.
Really? Like a follow up to everything? Yeah.
You'd have to finish it to really for what to think to what I think is gonna be.
Yeah.
You have to finish it. But let's see, what was their beef? Why did they start off their beef? Oh yeah, because he was just saying like she's a hypocrite for all that.
Yeah. She was trying to shut him down too.
Oh yeah, she was trying to like just give him hella lawsuits and everything.
He was like abusing the cats and stuff. Yeah.
Did you get to the part where? Oh, you got to the studio. What was I gonna say? Episode 3 was the husband. Episode 4. Do you remember what happened after they were talking about the husband and all
that? They were getting really aggressive in terms of like their conflict. Like he kept like. Every time he would go live or something, he'd say like, "Carol Baskin, this is you," and like shoot like a blow up doll.
And, and he made a music, and he made her the diss track.
Yeah, the diss track too. Yeah,
bro, it's like the fireest track of 2020.
For real, his music ain't that bad in my opinion.
You got to say it on your Spotify.
I'm a stan.
Free Joe.
Free Joe. Is he still in jail?
Yeah, he's still in. Yeah, he's still in jail. I think he got like 73 years, I think, or 23 years. Yeah. But he's another reason why I think it's like Joe's people that like set this all up was they're like he's trying to use it to like free himself,
money.
And stuff like that.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta finish it.
Bro, Joe's place is strapped though.
Huh?
Joe's place, his zoo.
Yeah.
That shit's strapped.
Oh yeah, they got hella guns and
hella shit. Hella security, just hella guns. I was like, damn.
Fucking dynamite.
I was surprised that someone like lit up the fucking studio.
I think they were trying to like mention that Joe possibly had something to do with it because like he didn't have the rights to the footage, to his own footage.
Oh yeah, they said they think he might have done it.
Yeah, like he might have set that up himself.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You think he did it?
Yeah, I think he's like hothead enough to be like. Or to be mad about him not having the rights to the footage. So, yeah, I think he probably did it, yeah.
Yeah, because all that was during, like, when he was talking to his lawyers about the paperwork and, like, laws and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one. Damn. Yeah, Joe's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Fucking white people, bro.
It's going to be a cut right there. Nah. You keep it.
No.
Nah.
Nah, fucking.
No, I like when whites is spelled like on Twitter or something. They say it's just YTS.
Bro, yeah, I see that a lot.
At first, I was like, "What is it?"
I used to see that and I'd be like, YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, whites.
Fucking
Yeah,
whites.
it's pretty funny. Have you seen Parasite?
I haven't. I've been meaning to.
They just put it on Hulu, so
I know. I need
you're
to
in luck.
watch it. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. I fucking rented it on Amazon Prime because I was really trying to watch it. But now it's on fucking Hulu for free. But it's a good ass movie.
Oh, you already finished it?
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah.
I need to watch. Is it long?
It's not too long now. It's like decent. It's like 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 maybe.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good though.
Alright, I need to watch that.
Yeah.
That's something big. This hella off. Something I do miss about like this whole quarantine shit is the movies. I've been to movies in how long?
Vaughn's Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Vaughn's Chicken right next to
you like that place?
Brendan Theater. Yeah,
I've gone there a couple times.
It's hella good. Yeah.
I don't think anything else about like the Netflix or about Tiger King.
I don't got much either.
Besides,
Baskin.
Besides like the crazy thing that they kept saying, they said there's like 2,000 tigers in the world out free.
Yeah.
But there's 5,000 to 10,000 in cages in the U.S.
That doesn't make sense, yeah.
Bro, I didn't even know we had that many tigers.
I would think that there's more in the wild, like, obviously, but I guess they're just breeding the hell out of them for profit or for show business.
That's what I thought the whole time. I was just like, I knew there was tigers in like cages and shit, but I didn't know it was
that many.
More than that. And it's weird because it's just legal. You could really own a tiger.
Yeah.
What about does this make you think about zoos at all?
No, I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm against zoos. I don't know. I'm against birds in cages because birds need like fucking room to fly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like the main animal that I'm like against people having as pets, but that's about it. I
feel it. You never had a parrot?
No. Did you?
Nah, I've only seen like 2 parrots in my life.
Have you had a bird as a pet?
Nah, I've always wanted a blue jay. But
okay, yeah.
But like at the same time, I also really like just walking somewhere and then I just see a bluebird. I'm like, oh, dope. But no, I wouldn't own one. No.
Yeah, personally, I would.
I just like dogs. You know, dogs, cats.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I kind of wanted a bearded dragon or something.
Is that
a reptile?
That big
like a
ass
lizard?
shit?
No, that's a Komodo dragon, I think.
What's the beard? Is that like an iguana?
Bearded? It's like the size of. Yeah, like size a little bit smaller than an iguana, I think.
That'd be cool. I'll fuck with that.
I was low key like, do I want a snake?
Oh, no. I'm scared of snakes. Yeah, I'm scared of snakes.
My cousin was like,
spiders.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that guy. You're the type to have like all these like reptiles and like some like purple like colorful lights in your room. Be like
hella weird.
No, I'm playing. I'm just fucking around.
Nah, that should be funny. That's damn near me, but nah.
Nah, the only reason I couldn't do that is because I'd be too afraid to wake up and my snake's just out of its cage.
Yeah.
Like,
and you gotta feed that shit like live.
Oh, you gotta feed it mice and all that?
Not live mice, but you do have to feed it like actual mice and shit.
Yeah. How's that leaf feeling? Yeah, that's really all I got with Tiger King. You should finish it because like this new episode might come out, might be crazy.
It'll just get added to that series.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you got to the part where Joe like met this dude from Vegas.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So like there's still a good portion of it.
So it ends off. He's in jail. Like
it ends off with his plot
to get out. Oh, because they talked to him on the phone. Huh?
Nah, he had a plot.
Oh, okay.
He was plotting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill it unless you want me to kill it.
No, that's good. I'll finish it soon.
But yeah, what I think the new episode is gonna be, I think it's gonna be kind of just a more not modern but a newer what's been happening now.
Yeah.
But
the update.
Mm-hmm. That's about all I got with the Tiger King. What about you?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Another thing I wanted to have or talk about was something that I feel like hasn't been talked about was the farm workers that are like, you know, in California that are like feeding the world. They're not really getting a spotlight during this whole Corona thing, but they're kind of like going through it. I did show you the video, a little short video article. Um, how'd you? Well, first off, something that popped up to me. Did you know that you only get paid like $26K a year, or did
That
you think
makes sense.
they would have made more?
Oh, I know they should make more, but that makes sense because like especially since a lot of them are undocumented, they could just get like cheated out of shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's like it's not surprising.
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
not
also
surprised.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I always thought like they
Mm-hmm.
they obviously they should have
it's
been getting
hard
paid
work,
more,
yeah.
but I didn't know it was
And
that
they're
low.
important because they're feeding, or they're
The country.
yeah, like they're supplying stores with all that stuff. If it weren't for them, there would be the shelves wouldn't be stocked.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just in California. It's like
Yeah.
California, Texas,
Mhm.
the border. Like it's all over. How did you? I know you said you had a couple things you wanted to say after watching the video. What was like one big thing?
Just kind of how with this whole corona thing that they're having to take a lot more precaution. I guess the main thing was that they're not, a lot of them aren't going to get the like relief check or whatever because they don't have documentation and they don't do taxes, I'm sure.
No, because they actually crazy part, bro. They do taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
So they could get the check.
No, the only reason they're not getting the check is because there's a rule you need a Social Security.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you don't have Social Security, you can't. You don't get the stimulus,
Yeah.
which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Not even just for them, just any like literally immigrants or workforce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're like our biggest part of our
People
workforce.
that get paid under the table and stuff. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get that.
So you said that was the biggest thing to you, or?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, and like if one of them is sick and they get like some of their bodily fluids on like a orange or something, ends up in the store, they can like easily, or like just spread in like the whole basket of something.
Mm-hmm.
Then like that's like the source, I guess, or like
right.
it could be a main source.
They're literally the start of it.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy though. Like I wonder what they would do, or do you think anyone has gotten sick yet? Do you think if they did, they keep it on the low? Because what I'm thinking is like if one person gets sick, then you need to give everyone a time off.
Yeah.
But if you do that,
then everyone needs to get tested. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and then there's no work, and then
So what do you think? What do you think if they do you think if someone did get coronavirus, do you think they just keep it on the low?
I think so. Yeah.
Make them keep working.
Yeah. The money's too important.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what was I gonna say? I don't know if the virus would last. Like, let's say it ends up in like the fruit or the produce. Like when it's getting shipped, would it still linger on the fruit, or would it like just like die off? You know what I mean? Like since it's not, the virus can't like host on anything.
I think it depends on where you get your information from, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, there's so much dumb shit on Facebook. There's so much dumb shit on like Twitter.
Oh yeah, like people don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Just so much misinformation.
Yeah.
Like I forgot I think my sister said something. She was just like coronavirus could be on top of this for like a good 2 days or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like a week or something like that. And then she got it from Facebook, and then like I find out like no, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's just
information from social media is really up in the air.
That's also kind of like the scary part ish is that it's a new thing. It's new to us. It's new to doctors. It's new to people researching it. Like they don't even know. Like, like even like I think when we were first talking about it, when it started getting hella rapid, we were talking about if it's airborne or not. Because now the CDC is telling us we should be wearing masks. Yeah. Before they weren't.
I thought it was just bodily fluids.
I heard. Are you talking about like don't drink anything cold or something like that?
No, like spit, like someone spit and spit and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hear that, but yeah, more than likely, yeah, for sure. Your spit. Oh yeah, your saliva. They even said it in the video. They're like your saliva.
I just don't know if it's airborne. If it were to be airborne, it would be like just like water particles, like molecules that like when you sneeze, it's like mist. So I would say like maybe that. And just how much it were to linger. I think that's as far as it goes, though.
Okay. And also, like, touch. Obviously, touch.
Yeah.
I think, All right, so I already asked you like if you think if they would keep it on the low. Yeah, for sure. I also think it was fucked up in the article how they were saying that how old was this dude? He was like 73.
Yeah,
That was another big thing. It's just like
still working. Yeah,
I don't like you kind of feel you really feel really bad for like obviously the dude workers.
yeah,
They don't get their retirement, and if they
Yeah.
do, it's probably shit. I don't know when.
yeah, and it's probably not. It's probably just through like the company, not
Mhm.
even through the government, like Social Security,
Mhm.
like you said.
I know I saw something else in here. So they're saying just in California, they about to have 420,000 vulnerable workers. They're talking about their child care. Oh yeah, they're talking about also where they live. They were the stores, the markets. They're raising the price. They're price gouging hella bad. So
Oh, really?
water that normally costs $3 would cost 13.
Yeah, and they're limiting like the number you can buy too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. I think they need to. Reason I want to talk about is just I feel like they need to get more attention, and also to bring up something I heard in like a talk. It was with I think it was with Killer Mike. He was saying that the immigration class or like illegal immigrants are the new slave class.
Damn. I wouldn't expect like anybody to even like say something like that.
And
But
he was
Killer
saying
Mike
it.
is pretty like
Mhm.
like progressive, I guess,
Mhm.
and like cares about, I guess, the world.
And the reason he was saying that was because he was talking about people talking about what was it? Was it I forgot if he said it was prisoners. Oh no, it was when people were getting really mad at immigrant workers like a year ago or so. I think it was more in the South because I think in the South they were pushing to like to get more workers to do like immigrant works or something like that.
Or was it around the time of like when Trump was getting?
Oh yeah, I think it was that time actually.
Yeah, like the wall and stuff. Yeah.
I think it was when Trump was really trying to push that, and he was just like that'd be the dumbest thing because he said he's like they're like the immigrants are like the new slave class. So if you get rid of the immigrants, who's gonna get paid that low of money?
Yeah.
To do the work that they do.
Exactly. Yeah. If it weren't them, then there'd be like the people doing it would be like legal citizens, and they'd want so much more money for like the work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that shit's hard work.
Yeah,
and it's like
it'd be prisoners. They'd use prisoners too. It's not like they don't already, but like I don't know if you heard of I think it was Whole Foods. Whole Foods, they got caught, and then people were giving them whole shit. So then they stopped. They used prison labor. Yeah, just prison labor. And then they got caught. But yeah, like some of these companies do that. It's available.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all.
That's exploitation too, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like no doubt.
Yeah.
Just it's not right. I think they need to get paid more. They need better rights. I actually thought also another big reason why I thought they were like kind of taken care of, like union wise, was because I thought the unions were doing better for them. I thought unions were really like taking care of them a lot more.
Do they even have the like unions for their jobs? Oh,
they're part of unions. Usually they're all part of unions. Because like without having like that backing, then you could be super at risk. But yeah, I mean that's all.
At least they have that. At least they have a union. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's like I think that's one of the biggest things. I could be wrong, but one of the biggest things like Steve Jobs was going for in the '60s.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did you want to say anything else?
No.
Yeah, that's all I got. Think about your work. Think about all the other workers out there. Don't be very what's the word?
Inconsiderate.
Yeah, inconsiderate about the position you can be at, especially if you're able to work.
Like I'm very fortunate to still be able to work when everybody else is getting fucked over. Yeah.
Hope everyone else out there does it's good. See y'all next week. Deuces.